What's up, everyone? All right, so I've been moved to start with these. Yes, heaven on earth. Okay, it's funny because, not funny, but there are no coincidences, all right? Okay, heaven on earth. So, ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, we'll make heaven our place on earth. Okay, so I heard that song this morning. I got up, I had a couple of doctor's appointments, so I got up early, and that was literally the first song on the radio this morning. So there's something here. There's the moon in the background, right? All are invited. Fifth dimension, new earth, spirit, and matter. Okay. And then the next card is know who you are, DNA activation, and then earth and air. This is like this mergence, right? And then here's this, we're in this state of rest. Okay, I could just keep going. All right. There's a lot to be said. What I'm being guided to say, I did just post another video, and I definitely feel like this is connected, but I'm being guided to do a divine masculine, divine feminine energy reading for the collective. Okay, so, and I've already been instructed on which cards to use, but this is what we're creating right now. Like, what do you want for ourselves? And as I stated in that other video, it's like everybody's been shown what they're going to get. Everybody's been shown the truth. How you choose to respond and move forward with your life is truly up to you. And like I said in that other video, we can do anything we want. We just got to be willing to live with the consequences of our actions. Okay, enough said. So we're going to do divine feminine, divine masculine, connection in between. Okay, so you guys know that I believe first and foremost, it's most important to have a balance within yourself, not to be perfect or anything, but to be able to, I just feel like these divine masculine, divine feminine readings, you can look at them as like you and your person, but also I hope that you look at them as a way to heal and become more balanced within yourself, right? Okay, so that's how we roll over here. So just, all right, give me one card for the divine feminine energy. Okay, we're getting two. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize, and the union of the hearts. Okay, so I've done a couple of personal readings in the last couple of days, and literally this card has come out in every single reading. All right. So what that is telling me, like now that we're doing the collective reading, and then here it is, this is my twin flame of all twin flame cards. Okay. And say what you will about twin flames. It's been a very real thing for me, and not so much in the aspect that God, how do I even like break this down? I guess that's for another day, right? But the union of the hearts, okay? Do you see how it's like earth and air, okay? This is about one, but this is also the divine feminine energy nurturing herself, feeling very balanced within, right? Listening to her intuition, like putting her intuition, I'm hearing, to lay the groundwork for a logical future, right? Something that actually makes sense, right? So, and then, but it's taking a lot of guts. It's taking a lot of courage, but look at how, you see all these freaking crystals on her head, this is your crown chakra, right? So this is like where you get that, your intuitive hits. You may even be feeling tinkles in your scalp, right? And this is a sign, one of those signs that you are receiving downloads. So like whether or not you're aware, but this is the way that you can become more aware of what is actually happening, right? So should you choose to be open like this. But if you're watching my channel, like I talk about some really out there stuff, and you need to be very open-minded and very like, I just feel like you have to be open to the fact that what you see isn't all that there actually is, you know. I'm very into energy, right? And it's, anyway, so that's another, I'm saying too much too, okay? But anyway, whatever you are doing, allowing at this point is like, because there, it's like moving into a level of trust here, okay? You could be seeing 10s, you could be seeing 11s, okay? 10, 11, all right? This is also 311, 111, 10, 10. But there's, with all those numbers, it signifies endings and new beginnings, right? So yeah, rainbows are significant as well, and flowers. You're really taking the time to nurture yourself, really putting yourself first. It's like, enough is enough already, right? It's like time to take care of ourselves. Like however you identify, it's time to take care of yourself. I'm hearing, listen to your heart, and your heart tells you it's time to let it go, right? It's time to, like, I can't do this. I can't go there. I can't do that. Like, I don't want to hear this again. I can't do this not one more time. Okay. So that, I don't know, that's something I'm hearing, an exasperated energy. All right. Those are the words I'm hearing right now. But this is collective. So just like take what resonates with you and leave what does not. All right. So divine masculine energy. Warrior. I'm hearing warrior energy. All right. Turn on your heart light. Yeah. And you know what else? There was the other day that there was something I was like, I did a message about something, and I just remember I kept on saying Chiron because I kept getting like Chiron. I was like, what's going on with Chiron? So if you're interested or moved to, like, definitely look that up. Okay. Mars is ruled by Chiron, and it's like God of War energy. Okay. And it just like came to me again, as I said, that warrior energy, which 36. Okay. So divine masculine energy, there's a part of you like there's a part. So that's a 9. So 9 is like almost there. It's not a 10. Okay. I feel like there's been some sort of understanding and completion within yourself as far as letting go, or this is what's in the process of, right? This is what's coming. But it's like this warrior energy is coming from, it says, turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experience love, because I feel like there's some sort of what is the word? It's like, you know, like, despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage, right? There's some sort of awareness to the tradition, right? To like where, and this is also connected to that last message I just put out, okay? At least it's reminding me of that. So it's like this frustration, right? It's like, this is how it's always been. This is how it always will be. This is, you know, like, but it's like whatever's happened here, it has been like a complete fucking contradiction to everything that you know, right? So you might be experiencing another layer of a spiritual awakening, right? So it's like there's no other way to explain it, justify it, whatever, all right? Maybe you've been running from this. Okay, yeah, running. I'm hearing that song. Who sings that song? Is it Kanye West? I feel like Beyonce. Maybe Beyonce. Maybe it's a Beyonce song. She sings it with somebody else. Okay, anyway. So, fearless. This is moving towards faith. I feel there's a leap of faith needed here as well with the divine masculine. Okay, divine feminine energy also. Okay, so it's like, do you see how this energy is mirroring each other, right? Doing different things, all right? One is not thinking about the other, okay? You might be thinking about them, but it's like, I don't feel like you're walking like side by side, but really you are. Energetically you are, physically, not so much, right? So I'm hearing you can go your own way, all right? Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. So, yeah, see, this is going to, and there's something with animals. You could be spending a lot of time with your animal, or you're being guided to maybe give back to animal, like, you know, like volunteer at a shelter, you know, work in like the stables. I'm hearing the stables, like maybe you work in the stables, you know, feeding, cleaning the stables for horses. Okay, somebody must do that because that just got like really significant. And I'm also being guided to pull this, so let's do this. Says number 41, this says do something for someone else. When we focus on doing something kind for someone else, we create an opportunity for our relationship to be re-energized. What can you do today to be considerate towards someone in your life? Okay, so this has something, because now like what's playing is that song. I just heard it for the very first time yesterday, but it's coming up right now, and I think I even shared it on my Facebook yesterday or the day before, whatever day I heard it. It's called Selfish by Justin Timberlake. What can you do today to be considerate towards someone in your life? Small things can have a big impact. Imagine how amazing your life will be if you give emphasis to do kind, loving things for others. Okay, so I feel like this is about coming outside of your comfort zone, right? Because maybe whatever, and this is going for whoever you are, like whatever side you come from, because on like, are resonating with, like, this is both of everybody, right? So it's like, because there's a healing happening here, you know. It's requiring courage on both sides, right? Now I'm hearing be not afraid, that church song, be not afraid, I go before you always, come follow me. All right, so yeah, there's something here about giving. It's okay, I just got it. So it's like love. It's being open for love. It's sharing your love, okay? However big or small you're comfortable with, you might have to like take baby steps, whatever, give a little bit at a time, unconditionally. Because honestly, for me, this journey, that's what it's literally turned into, is to, it's brought me deeper into the knowing of myself, okay? It's allowed me to continue to heal, all right? It's taught me to release with love, right? So it's like, it's helped me learn to forgive, all right? Forgiveness doesn't mean excuse people, okay? It's holding people accountable, okay? It's learning to set boundaries, okay? Being able to put myself first, all right? So there's something here about, yeah. Okay. So I see how these two readings I just did are kind of connected here. Okay, so this like allowed me to become better and not bitter. You know, I've been guided to also share my story, okay? And maybe one day I will share my story. I mean, I've been told to do that. I don't want to do that yet. So I haven't, you know. And it's not so much about like give it all in detail, but just to like really go through different things that I've experienced, right? Like all of us experience things in our lives that like could break us, right? They might have like made us angry, all right? But that's not what this is about. So it's like, this is about learning to love anyway, okay? It's taking the baby steps forward anyway towards the highest love, towards, it's like allowing yourself to feel it, without judging it, okay, or trying to control it, okay. That also came out in a couple other readings I've done over the last few days. All right, so let's get one card here for the connection energy. All right, we're getting two. Be in the present, dream of the future, and have patience. Yeah, so there, like I said, there's some sort of disconnect, okay, between, wow, this goes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing that's different, that's missing is 5. And then it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I feel like the 5 is missing because we are in the 5 right now. Because 5 signified change. Dang. Embrace your emotions. And I feel like that is what's being learned right now. To feel without reacting. It's to continue to step into the knowing. It's like, and also like trusting. I feel like listen to your body. Like if you need to rest, rest. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. I feel like we just said that just a few minutes ago. Okay, so give me one card for Divine Feminine energy. Unrequited love. Exactly. This is Divine Feminine stepping into a whole new energy, right? Okay, as she's becoming balanced for herself, nurturing herself. It's looking to your inner strength, you're stronger. It's like letting go of like whatever was, including like parts of her, including like loves where maybe she was rejected, right? Okay, I know all about that, okay? One day I'm going to tell the story, right? But it's like, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. And it's also connected to a couple other readings that I've done here recently. Like there's one, that whole like, now I know you don't love me. It's like that song that, I don't know if that's actually the song, but it's like, it's a Rihanna song. And it used to be really sad for me. Like when I first heard that song, like whenever it was when I bought that CD, because yeah, it was a CD. But it's not a sad song. It's like it's like now she knows. Like now you know because you've learned from experience. Like this means this, right? And moving forward, it's like learning to still hold on to the love without being attached to the outcome of what you love or judging yourself for how you feel. So I feel like you guys are also going through some sort of like letting go process here. All right, everybody is on, you know, in some sense of the way, right? All right, give me one card for the Divine Masculine here. Yeah, it's like rejection is God's protection, right? That's so, but it's moving into, some of you may not have even met your person yet. Okay, or like your person, you're just separated from your person. You know, it's going to be different for everybody as well. Okay, or there's like some sort of disconnect, an emotional disconnect with your person, but you're both healing right now. Okay, whether your person is telling you this right now or not, it's like this is what's happening. All right, give me one card for the Divine Masculine energy, please. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, this person wants to talk, and I also feel like this person or I'm just going to say you, because like I said before, we all have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and I honestly feel that these readings can also help you better understand yourself and move into this place of balance within yourself, right? Which is very important. Moving in any, it's for you to be balanced so that you can have these conversations, right? So I feel like it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel like this is about like that masculine energy of like taking charge of your life. It's like really saying the truth, like not pussyfooting around what's actually happening. It's like not allowing, I never use that word. So it's like laying it out. It's like not, yeah, see, codependency. Maybe people have been co-signing your bullshit, or maybe you've been co-signing somebody else's bullshit and you're just like, somebody like stood up up to you, or maybe you've been on the receiving end of it. But either way, whatever was said, it needed to happen. And it came from a place of like I'm hearing no more, because this needs to die out. This is ultimately what happens as you start to come in balance with yourself, is you heal that codependent side of you, right? So that you can be open towards more loving relationships. Like, you can spot where you need to maneuver or move away from, or so it's like you're not going to get fully invested in someone that isn't ready to be invested where you want to go. Like, you'll be able to see, oh, you know what, like this person wants this, but you know, this is what I'm looking for, you know. But it comes, I don't know, at least like how it's helped me is that it's like I had to go through, like, kiss a lot of frogs, right? To understand, like, one, that I'm grateful, you know, being grateful and thankful for all the guys that didn't work out, right? That ended up like, we didn't work out, right? So, because it taught me, okay, like, really, it was like me walking into a brick wall, right? Because it was like, how can I had to just like be truthful with myself. And I feel like this is like heart-to-heart conversations with yourself, heart-to-heart conversations with others. Okay, so realizing that, so what I was about to say was like, if I'm looking for someone who is capable of being honest and conversations, you know, not just about like where we're headed, but being able to talk through an argument, being able to discuss the future. And I'm going with someone who's like more closed down or reserved. It's not for me to like force that person to change, even though like I've been that person that I've tried to change people, you know, I've wanted to change. But ultimately, you know, what happened as I've continued to walk my path is that I embrace even more and more that it's not them, it's me. Like, I have to change, you know. And I'm so grateful for the men that have come into my life, because, you know, they've helped me heal these sides in myself that really needed their approval or wanted their approval. And it's pushed me way outside of my comfort zone to become all the things that I desire in another, you know, because I'm a firm believer that if I want something or something from someone, you know, if I want, however, whatever it is I'm looking for, I feel like I first need to grow into that being, right? And who am I to demand that of somebody else if I'm not even showing up that way? You know what I'm saying? So I have like no anger or resentment towards my past loves, which I can only honestly say that I could say that like within this last week. You know, I finally got to just like let go of that last bit of, I guess, resentment, you know, for the emotions that I experienced on my end from being connected. But you know, it's like taking a lot of like diving deep at myself to embrace the fact that like when you love, and this is just my belief, right? And love is unconditional. There are no restrictions on love. And I want to feel that love. I want to show up in a loving way. I don't need to retaliate with, or like be vindictive. You know, I can stand up for myself. I can say, I'm not allowing this anymore. If somebody asks me why, okay, you want to know why? This is why. Now, rather than, yeah, so this might go back to that like pussyfooting around. Maybe some of you have been hesitant to like really lay it out there as to like what needs to change, right? Or maybe you've been hesitant to receive it, right? So, but there's, I'm hearing like there's been a glitch in the system, but I feel like the glitch is becoming very aware, right? So I don't want to be that person. You know, everything that I do, somebody told me a long time ago, when I'm really, really mad at someone, which I've been at plenty of people, bless them, change me. Bless them, change me. Okay? And I have done that because sometimes I have been that mad where I can't say anything else. You know, I have been like, because trust me, I've reacted, you know, I've reacted, and it's taken like reacting. There's been several times that I've lost good men because of my own anger or my own jealousy. And, you know, it's like, it's not for some other person to validate me as a human. Like, I have to feel comfortable in my skin, you know? I have to know who I am, whether anybody's standing beside me or not, whether I'm a size 2 or whether I'm a size 20. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I have to know who I am. All right. That's how I live my life. I'm not saying you got to do that, but that's also like what my spiritual journey has really helped me. You know, for me, it's like, and plus, you know, I had a lot of really good influences in my life, like, you know, that have helped, you know, and putting down drugs and alcohol helps significantly, right? I don't know that I would be where I am today. I'm pretty sure I'd probably be dead, right? If I had kept at the pace that I was at, you know, 22 years ago. But this is what this journey has helped me with, is to continue to grow and to continue to dive deeper, to become more and more independent, right? To end up in a place of love rather than, you know, I see what happens, but not everything is worthy of a response, you know? And like I said in that other reading, like, God's already shown everybody, including yourself, who you are and who people are. Like, you see it. And if you choose to walk right back into it, like, nobody's going to stop you. God's not up there judging you. He doesn't care. He's, have at it. He gave us free will. Okay, we can do anything we want. We just have to live with the consequences of our actions. Okay, and there's certain things that I've learned along my path that I'm not willing to live with anymore. I'm not willing to carry the burden of certain loads. I've had to take responsibility for myself in a lot of situations here, you know, all my situations in my life, you know. So it's like, anyway. Yeah, heartache, okay? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and then it says getting to know each other and past life, okay? So I feel like, you see how the masks are coming off? Yeah, I said what I said. I feel like a lot of you really stood up for yourselves recently, or you're about to, or it's like, yeah, I'm hearing feels like the first time. All right, something's happening here, okay? I feel like there's a new lease on life, okay? It's coming. We're stepping into it. It could happen on, like, within the next it's the 19th. I was going to say, like, within 9 days, or on the 19th or the 29th, and today is the 19th. So, I don't know, all right? And I'm going to do one card of each, okay? Divine Masculine message. I'm healing past life trauma. Exactly. That's exactly how the end says, you are my queen. So I do feel like there's somebody on your mind, okay? But there's still healing to go that's happening within you before this can come together, right? and divine feminine energy. I can recognize triggers. Hell yeah. Okay. And connected with Gaia. Yeah, exactly what it says. It's like, this is grounded energy, right? This is being one with Mother Earth and the air here. And, you know, knowing what you need to walk away from, right? And it's having the courage to do it, right? But releasing with love and not with that bitter bitch energy, right? So whether you're male or female or however you identify, right? It's learning to release with love and loving someone anyway, you know, and not taking it personal. Rejection is only God's protection. And whatever's meant for you is coming for you. So, yeah, stay in that self-love energy that I'm hearing, the bad bitch energy. Okay, for everybody. What, you know, this goes for guys too. Like, just focusing on yourself, healing yourself, growing yourself, doing whatever it is, like laying the plans, like writing the plans, laying the foundation, right? Like, let's fucking get it done. All right. It's like, stop talking about it. Let's, like, it's time to fucking be about it. All right, people. All right. You are creating your own heaven on earth. All right. Let's get her done. I love you. I don't know where that came from. Bye, guys. And don't forget, 50% off the readings on my website until March 21st. And as of March 21st, the 10 card and 6 card reading will no longer be offered. So take advantage of that too. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.